Good for 9211 coming at you with another live video. This video is regarding the the spells and the traps. We're gonna try to go fast. So you got dark magic circle. People who play it at 2 or 3, the reason why is because they cut down on the rods. People didn't know that, so that's what you do. You cut the rods down and you increase the um, dark magic circle. There's so many combinations with it. You can stack to make it live all the time. This is one of the first things that I taught in 2019 and 2020 because people didn't know. Um, you could basically draw anything that says Dark Magician to your hand, which is a specific number of cards, but it is broken if you can play correctly. So like I said, you can play 3 of them and you can cut down on the rods. I played 3. I don't even play rods. Rod does get a bunch of other cards, but yeah, that's one of the combos. You could play stacking it like I showed you right now. You can also veil into Dark Magician and then banish from there. You could also, people like to do the Magician Souls, chain, dump, special, banish. You can also follow that with a dark magic attack. But yeah, the card broken if you use it. To be honest with you, top tier level, I played it at 1. Never needed more unless you cut the rods, like I said. So there's a combo with the Eternal Soul, which is a revolving loop, and you just banish. It's pretty sick. You gotta do it correctly. You gotta know what you're doing. So moving along, because we gotta hurry up. Is Magician Salvation. That searches the Eternal Soul you put down. You bring it with the rod. Rod brings both of the cards, right? If you don't have them, you get them with rod. Unless you have a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Grove in the graveyard, then at that point, you would obviously just use it with the Soul Servant, sending the Dark Magician Grove from the graveyard to draw the cards they're following. Also, there's a combo where you stack it with this and then you draw the card you want, like a dark magic attack. When it goes to the graveyard, the 2 cards that were not related to Dark Magician, you can pull it from the graveyard and you pull those 2 cards. So essentially you pull 3, all the 3 that you saw, and that's the best move that you could do. You could also combine it with the monster diffusion, Dark Magicians. You could trigger it and then you can look at what's on there, and even if you don't hit nothing, you can stack the top one and it'll draw into it. My best combo is I play it, I target the Dark Magicians, and then if it doesn't hit nothing, I'll chain off to the Soul Servant, and then you can stack it, get the card you want, and it'll get the other card that you want to draw. So yeah, that's the combo. Then here we have the Salvation, like I said, through the rod, and then it just gets you the Eternal on the field. It also brings a Dark Magician Grow or Dark Magician. As long as you bring one, it'll bring the other from your graveyard. A lot of people don't know these very, very basic combos, but you can actually veil the bricks from your hand, and if there's anything else in the graveyard, it'll special summon it. So that's pretty sick. You can also, once you get the 2, you can link from there. And then the Soul Servant, as you already know, just stacking, drawing. It says that you have Dark Magician Grow, Mana, or Mahad. You could draw a total of 4, but people for the most general just do Dark Magician Grow. Some people switch to Dark Magician Grow, which is a no-no because all the YCS champions don't do that. So that should tell you something. But if you want to do it, everybody does what they want. So, but then when you don't win, don't complain. But yeah, that's what's. And even if you complain, it doesn't matter. Complaining is not gonna win. So you're gonna have to change to actually strategy that works. So then after that, you will play Secrets of Dark Magic. You search it, basically a broken card. People hated it, but now they have to submit. As I always said, people say too much, but I always warn people they're gonna submit. Don't believe them. So yeah, I'm always right. They submitted to it as soon as the Anaconda got banned because they didn't know what they were doing, and now they still don't know what they're doing. So yeah, this one's a very powerful card. Dark Magician Girl. The mana doesn't work on her. That's why Dark Magician Girl is better. If you could utilize it correctly. Also, you can keep getting it back with Soul Servant to fusing again. You could do a lot of Dragoons or whatever you want. You have the Dark Magic attack. I have a video on that by itself, so it's pretty broken. And then after that, you have the Spellbook Engine. You can play it from your hand. Nothing summoned to the field. You can just play it from your hand. Like this could get rid of that and get the cards already. And then on top of that, you could do your normal summon. So broken. People who know what they're doing. Then after that, you already know the upstarts all over the place. I'm actually one of the first persons to start it back in 19. Upstart, basically you stack anything, draw it. You can even play it with the Dark Magicians. You draw and then you draw again. So it's pretty broken. Then after that, one of the other nastiest cards is Mystic Mind. When people make mistakes, because we're human, you can correct it with the Mystic. If you're gonna lose, just hit Mystic and it's locked, and you can set up your cards however you want to do it. So the combo with this is you gotta at least bait 2 negations, or with the Dragoon, just bait them once, and then Mystic, that's it. They'll more likely pick up and surrender. Remember, I've been talking about this card for 3 years. I warned people to play it at 1. It's gonna be banned pretty soon because the Sky Striker. People's decks are so weak they can't even handle 3 of them. You've seen my channel, I handle 3 plus 4 negations on top of the Mystic Mind, and it didn't do nothing to me. Just to prove you that I'm a lot better than other Dark Magician players, Mystic Mind to me is nothing. One of the rules, number 1, Mystic Mind, don't ride the Mystic Mind. I always told people that, but they never listen. If you ride the Mystic Mind, it tells you you don't know how to play Dark Magician. A lot of the disciples that I taught, they're still having that issue. They still haven't learned how to play it, and that's why they don't win. So why is it that the YCS plays a trash deck and it wins with 3? The answer is because they know how to play. So what's the answer why people can't even win their locals with 1? The answer is they don't know how to play their deck. So this card's so broken. You can search it with Terraforming. It fixes any problem. It's a good defense. It blocks Dragoon, anything you can think of. The hand traps, it freezes everything. Then you could just get rid of it with the combo of this one. You just summon it, send it to the graveyard, and that's pretty much it. So it's pretty broken. It also works very, very well to trap your opponent when you have a Mystic Mind and you draw these. You have a monster, you secrets of it, and then knowledge, and then knowledge sends the magician to the graveyard. You have no monsters, the guy's locked. Broken. So yeah, so after that, we're gonna keep moving forward. You have the preparations. Preparations is so broken. It could get the illusion of chaos, which I've been telling people to play. It's a big deal. And I can also search Ravis. Essentially getting a rod if you need it, or a Magician Souls if you need it. So it's really broken. And then it also serves for more negations because they usually ash it, and then everything's baited because you have more cards in your hand. The cards you were searching, you already had them. So poor guys didn't even know that. This is for the budget style. The Missions Restage, I have a whole video about it. It does the left and the right hand. So we're going to move forward from there. Dark Ruler no more. Such a broken card. They make it common now. So basically you just need 1 in the main deck. If anything gets too nasty, you activate it. And that's pretty much a wrap. Negates everything. It's a powerful card. They can't respond to it. You got a Call by the Grave. Any Phoenix Enforcer or like any hand trap that they play against you, just activate this if it's a monster and get rid of it. And it's like it never happened. You negated it. Aya Timaeus, you gotta use it in combination with Veil or Eternal Soul. Here's the Eternal Soul. And then you just go into Dragoon Dragonite Super Polymerization. You should already know how that works. And then The Eternal Soul, I have a video on that. This one's very broken card for either top tier or low budget Imperial Custom. Basically, your skill drain doesn't go anywhere, neither does your Eternal. Those days are in the past. Banker tops, whatever they activate, none of those things. They activate Dragoon, none of those things will activate. Whatever they used is just burn. Even Feather Duster, they play it. You just trigger this gets popped, it protects your back row. Then it gives you the opportunity to bring a Dragoon or Dragon Knight to protect the field. So it's pretty sick. And then you should already know this is another broken card. There's a video for this card already showing the combo, so it's a very elaborate. Some of these combos that I said there in my video is because they're like 9-10 combo cards or more. They can be up to like 15 card combos from one card, and then there's a lot of stuff going on, so it can take 30 minutes to explain it. So I have those videos on my channel, go check it out. Guaranteed exclusive to Team DMA. All of these plays, all of these combos, you don't see it nowhere. All of these combos are old. I've been using them since 2020. So then you got the skill drain. You already know the combo with that, right? Skill drain Eternal. Basically, Dark Mission will be the strongest monster in play at a high percentage ratio. And then to top that off, I'm looking for the circle. It disappeared. So I'm not too sure what happened to the circle, but basically you play it in combination with the circle. Something happened to my circle. I don't know where it went. Yep, I lost the circle. So basically you just play the Circle Eternal combo, or you can play with this Omni negating any spell that you don't like. Because they play whatever they play and you don't do nothing, and as soon as they try to play like Feather, then you Eternal Dark Magician, and then that activates the effect of the right hand and it negates it. So you can Omni negate. You don't even need Dragoon, pretty sick, or Alistair. Then here's the combination with the circle. Just circle, banish, and then chain with the Rod to the Graveyard and skill drain active. This is pretty much a 90 to 95% win rate if you can trigger it and protect the back row. So that's pretty much it. We already did the spells, monsters, and trap. I covered it. I try to go super fast on this one because if not, it's going to take 2 hours. So I'm pretty much done with that. Try to squeeze in the monsters as well. So here we go. Dark Magician, Inmug, then Secrets of Dark Magic. You can enter Dragoon from the first turn. It could also be in the graveyard, Magicalized Fusion. You could use that for, there can only be one, to link, send to the graveyard, bring back with Eternal Circle Banish. It's a chain. I have a video for that already. So it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to explain that. So go check it out. And then you have the Crawly, just drawing. You don't need to have the spellbook in your hand. You could just bring it from your deck broken. It also allows you to normal without tributing. If you know how to use it right, it's really good. This is the Whelp, the one that I've been telling people. First turn Dragoon, Dragon Knight. Basically, any 2 monsters bring this out, and then if you have a Dark Magician in your hand, is no longer a brick because secrets, and you're just going to Dragoon, Dragon Knight. This is a dragon. It requires 2 level 2, and then also it plays it for the excellent, really excellent for the Invoked Engine because it's a light. You can use it for Alistair. And then Nightmare Phoenix, very cheap card. If you get the comment, I think it's only 50 cents or so. You just need 2 monsters with different names. Discard a card, pop a card on the back row. It's really sick. It works in sequence with the Eternal Circle chain to dump Dark Vision, or if you want to do, there can only be one. It could also work really good with that. And then after that, you would have Relinquish. This one, I also have another video. I think it's a 30 to 40 minute video with the Dark Magician Soul. So it's like a 4 to 5 card combo with Magician Souls and Restate. Go check it out. If you don't want to search for it, then just come to my Discord. I have it all there organized. So yeah, it's pretty nasty. And then you have the Celine. I have a lot of these cards. They used to be $5 to $7 per card. They're like $35, $40 now. It's so hilarious. So basically 3, you bring this and then it'll gain you access into Code Talker. I sold 2 of my Code Talkers. I have 1 left, but this is my top tier and I didn't want to pull it out. But yeah, you can go into that. Then also the Moon Maiden. If you play deck with Invoke, play it. If not, then you don't really need it. Contrary to what they're telling you, you don't need it. So basically it just links and you can trigger the effect. Norito for a budget, it's good. If you're not in a budget, don't play it. No, you don't need it. A lot of people cut it out because they never see it, but the reality is they don't even know how to play it, because I've established 3 to 4 Omni negates per turn and he's one of them. So yep, you can tell people don't know how to play Dark Magician. So you got Pretty Plant, Dragonpedia. Yeah, that one's for the Super Poly and it has an effect. You could check that out. Then also you already know this card, and then the Dragoons, you already know them. Usually play 2. In this build you can even play 3, that's not a problem. You should already know how to enter it. And then the Dark Magicians, and the last one is Dragon Knight, and that pretty much covers it. I went through all the combos. To be honest with you, if you look at it carefully, we in total, like, it's 40 cards and then the extra deck 15. So what is that, 55? In reality, some of the cards did 7 things, some of the cards did 3, so do it on a calculator. To be honest with you, we're looking at over, geez, that's a lot, almost 1,000 different combos. To be honest with you, in my opinion, it can exceed 1,000 different combos. That's how sick this deck is if you know how to play it. That's why I have such success rate, because people play cards and they just top deck and lose because they suck. And then me, Dragoon first turn, Anaconda, it's already been a year. I don't even need it. There's way too much going on. 2-card combos that let me draw 4 or 5 cards and then I just board out and kill my opponent. It's just, if you know how to play Dark Mission, get the job done. If you don't, then you don't, and that's just the bottom line. With this, the video ends. If you want to elaborate on more combos or whatever comments and concerns, let me know. People in the Discord, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. The video will be posted over there. Then also, we're gonna move forward with the master classes. This is the top tier style. Those I can't do here. They're only gonna be over there. So there you go, Dark Magic Attack.